We're here today because 87 years ago yesterday, August 23rd, 1927, Sacco and Vanzetti were electrocuted by the Commonwealth of Massachusetts for a crime they never committed.
Say now, did you hear the news? Sacco worked at trimming shoes.
I created 10 images, selections from the prison letters that Sacco and Vanzetti wrote during their 7-year incarceration, most of the time in solitary confinement. And so I went through their letters and picked selections that I thought showed the intrinsic process of understanding that the justice system failed them and the crisis in their own morality that engendered. In other words, how do you retain a basic faith in humanity when humanity is determined against all evidence and everything else, all reason, to have you murdered?
My dear Ines, I would like that you should understand what I am going to say to you, and I wish I could write you so plain, for I long so much to have you hear all the heartbeat eagerness of your father, for I love you so much as you are the dearest little beloved one. It is quite hard indeed to make you understand in your young age, but I am going to try from the bottom of my heart to make you understand how dear you are to your father's soul. If I cannot succeed in doing that, I know that you will save this letter and read it over in future years to come, and you will see and feel the heartbeat affection your father feels in writing it to you. You don't know, Ines, how dear and great your letter was to your father. It was the most golden present that you could have given me or that I could have wished for in these sad days. It was a great treasure and sweetness in my struggling life that I have lived with you and your brother Dante and your mother. And then in the summertime to be sitting with you in home nest under the oak tree, beginning to teach you of life, of how to read and write, to see you running, laughing, crying, and singing through all the verdant fields, picking the wild flowers here and there from one tree to another, and from the clear, vivid stream to your mother's embrace. The same I have wished for other poor girls and their brothers, happy with their mother and father as I dreamed for us. It was not to be so, and the nightmare of the lower classes saddened very badly your father's soul. For the things of beauty and of good in this life, Mother Nature gave to us all, for the conquest and the joy of living. The men of this dying old society have brutally pulled me from the embrace of your brother and your poor mother. But in spite of all, the free spirit of your father's faith still survives, and I have lived for it and for the dream that someday I would come back to life, to the embrace of your dear mother among our friends and comrades again. But woe is me. I know that you are good and surely you love your mother, and I am sure that you love me also, a little, for I love you much, and then so much. You do not know, Ines, how often I think of you every day. You are my heart and my vision in every angle of this sad walled cell, in the sky and everywhere my gaze rests. With the most affectionate kiss and ineffable caress from him who loves you so much that he constantly thinks of you. Best warm greetings from Bartolo to you all, your father.
Friends and comrades, now that the tragedy of this trial is at an end, we all is of one heart. Only 2 of us will die. Our ideal, you, our comrades, will live. We embrace you all and bid you all our extreme goodbye with our hearts filled with love and affection. Now and ever, long life to you all! Long life to liberty! Yours in life and death, Bartolomeo Vanzetti, Nicola Sacco.
Bartolomeo Vanzetti speech to court, April 9, 1927. Vanzetti's estimation of Sacco. I have talked a great deal of myself, but I even forget the name Sacco. Sacco too is a worker from his boyhood, a skilled worker, a lover of work, good job, pay, a bank account, a good and lovely wife, 2 beautiful children, and a neat little home at the verge of a wood near a brook. Sacco is a heart, a faith, a character, a man, a lover of nature and of mankind, a man who gave all, who sacrificed all to the cause of liberty and to his love for mankind. Money, rests, mundane ambitions, his own wife, his children, himself, and his own life. Sacco has never dreamt to steal, never to assassinate. He and I have never brought a morsel of food to our mouths from our childhood to this day, which has not been gained by the sweat of our brows. His people, who are also in good position, are in good reputation. Oh yes, I may be more witful, if some have put it. I'm a better babbler than he is. But many, many times in hearing his heartful voice, ringing a faith sublime in considering his supreme sacrifice, remembering his heroism, I felt small, small at the presence of his greatness, and found myself compelled to fight back from my eyes the tears and quench my heart, traveling from my throat to not weep before him. This man, called a thief, assassin, and doomed. But Sacco's name will live in the hearts of the people and in their gratitude. And when Katzmann's and your bones will be dispersed by time, when your name, his name, your laws, institutions, and your false god are but a dim remembering of a cursed past in which man is a wolf to man.
Nicola Sacco, speech to the court to Judge Webster Thayer, April 9, 1927. Clerk Worthington. Nicola Sacco, have you anything to say why sentence of death should not be passed upon you? Yes, sir. I am no orator. It is not very familiar with me, the English language. And as I know, as my friend has told me, my comrade Vanzetti will speak more long. So I thought to give him the chance. I never knew, never heard, even read in history anything so cruel as this court. After 7 years prosecuting, they still consider us guilty. And these gentle people here are arrayed with us in this court today. I know the sentence will be between 2 classes, the oppressed class and the rich class. And there will be always collision between one and the other. We fraternize the people with the books, with the literature. You persecute the people, tyrannize them and kill them. We try the education of people always. You try to put a path between us and some other nationality that hates each other. That is why I am here today on this bench, for having been of the oppressed class. Well, you are the oppressor. You know it, Judge Thayer. You know all my life. You know why I have been here. And after 7 years that you have been persecuting me and my poor wife, and you still today sentence us to death, I would like to tell you all my life. But what is the use? You know all about what I say before. That is, my comrade will be talking, because he is more familiar with the language. And I will give him a chance. My comrade, the kind man to all the children, you sentenced him 2 times in the Bridgewater case and the Dedham case, connected with me, and you know he is innocent. You forget all this population that has been with us for 7 years to sympathize and give us all their energy and all their kindness. You do not care for them. Among that peoples and the comrades and the working class, there is a big legion of intellectual people which have been with us for 7 years to not commit the iniquitous sentence. But still the court goes ahead. And I want to thank you all, you peoples, my comrades, and I want who have been with me for 7 years with the Sacco Vanzetti case. And I will give my friend a chance. I forget one thing which my comrade remember me. As I said before, Judge Thayer know all my life. And he know that I am never guilty. Never. Not yesterday, not today, nor forever.
I want to take a few questions or comments. If people can just, if they care to just briefly mention their connection to Sacco Vanzetti, if they've heard of them or not, etc. Yes?
I'm here because my grandfather worked at the shoe store, the shoe factory.
Oh, wow.
He had been in this country, I'm doing the arithmetic now, less than 4 years on the day of the property. And in about 1950, he told me, I don't know whether it was wishful thinking or because he was an Italian and wanted it to be that way. He said he saw the robbery and it wasn't Sacco. And he didn't dare speak up for years, 3.5 years after.
Thank you all for coming today, and may Sacco and Vanzetti never be forgotten.
Say there, did you hear the news? Sacco worked at trimming shoes. Vanzetti was a peddling man, who pushed his fish cart with his hand. Two good men a long time gone. Two good men a long time gone. Sacco and Vanzetti are gone. They left me here to sing this song.